Hi there. I hope you're having a nice day today. It's a gorgeous day here in Cornwall, North Cornwall, and I decided to go on another one of my little adventures again. And I found this hidden beach. Well, I don't think it's really hidden, but it's not really a place that many people visit. I think they just drive past or walk past. But anyways, I was going to go for a walk in the woods and happened to find this one along the way. So I'm not going to mention the name of it at all, but I thought I might have a little explore on the beach before the tide comes in, high tide, which is, I think it's around 1:30. So it's getting a bit close, so it gives me enough time and maybe a little dip in the water. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you where we are. We're basically, just to give you a little idea, we are on the other side of Bude. So that's far North Cornwall. Anyways, and yeah, so it's just absolutely stunning today. We're at 30 degrees, so a hot one, and normally I would probably go down to the beach for the day, but I'm trying to avoid the sun a little bit more and do my swims in the evening, which I'll do later on after today's adventure. But I can't resist probably going into the water for a little dip. I just can't resist. It's stunning. So like I said, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see, well, what's behind me. All right, and I hope you enjoy this little adventure, or part of this little adventure. As you can see, many cycles have dismounted here. It's a rocky beach. I have never been down here before. Wow. Look at this. Isn't that lovely? Lovely little beach cottage. It's fascinating. Very rugged, obviously. And, so now I'm just gonna head. Don't know which is the best way. I think head back this way. Obviously you need some good footwear, and again, I wore my trusty hiking sandals. So as you can see, it's a big rocky beach. I'm not overly keen on these kind of beaches normally, but it's actually not too bad as you get down a bit further. This is actually reminding me of Crackington Haven Beach with all of these rocks like this. I'm gonna head down over that direction. There's a few less people. Have a look at these sites. And as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably about 14 of us down here. That's not too bad, is it? That's what I like. One of the biggest dangers on the North Cornwall coast is the tide. Some beaches and coves can disappear completely as the sea comes in, leaving you trapped against the cliffs. Always check the tide times before you head out. Avoid taking shortcuts across beaches unless you're sure it is safe. And, if you're unsure, turn back early. The ocean rises faster than many people expect. I'm going to take you over here first before I decide to go for a little swim. Just look at the way this cliff. It's amazing. Just the lines in it. Wow. You can hear all of the rocks as the waves come in. Listen to them. They roll down as the waves take them back down into the sea. It's so different. It's like a crackling sound. I'm sure you can hear that. Okay, let's have a little quick explore of this on the side, and then I'm going to get in before I run out of time for swimming, because I get sidetracked just staying in too long. So have a look at this. Isn't this just fascinating? Wow. Let's zoom in a bit closer. All the zigzags. Isn't it amazing what nature creates on its own in different areas? All of the elements. Wow. There's quite a bit like this down on this side of the coast, this very northern tip part of the coast. North Cornwall's cliffs are stunning, but they deserve respect. The southwest coast path has steep climbs, uneven trails, and unguarded cliff edges. Wear sturdy shoes, keep away from the cliff edges, check the tide times before you set off, and stick to the marked path. Mobile signal can be patchy, so plan ahead and let someone know where you're going. Stay safe and enjoy the incredible views. Okay, so I think I'm ready to go in, and I don't know whether I'm going to wear my sandals or not, because, well, they are a bit heavy. Normally I wear my water shoes, but I left them up in the car, so I don't know, I'll see, because I'd rather swim without them, but then you just don't know when you get out. because obviously with all the pebbles and that. So anyways, right, I'll see you after my swim. Okay, so that was just amazing. I spent about an hour in there, and oh, the water is so beautiful. It's so warm. It's absolutely wonderful. The only thing is, as soon as, well, when you're trying to get in, it's a bit difficult because obviously with all of the rocks, it's hard on the feet. And then what happens is, as you're walking in the water, the waves, they're coming in, and then when they're dragging the rocks back out into the water, so they hit your ankles and things. And if you're anything like me, I've bruised, so it shouldn't be too bad, but yeah, I bruise very easily. So I'm like, I think next time I come down here, which I am gonna come down here again, for sure, because this is an awesome beach. But I'll bring my water shoes with me next time, and then it'll be a lot more easier. I mean, I do have them with me. They are in my car, but I just couldn't be asked. I was too lazy to go back to the car, which isn't very far, but I thought it, you know, I hate walking all over those rocks and things, but oh, it was so spectacular. I just love it. And again, as usual, I feel very giddy from my swim. I always do. Every time I go in, it just really does something for me. I find if I'm having a day as well where, I don't know, I'm just not feeling, I don't know, you know how you have those days sometimes when you're not feeling the greatest and you're just like a bit humdrum. But as soon as I get in the water, when I come out, I just, yeah, it just makes me so happy. So anyways, you're probably sick and tired of hearing me say that, but oh well, that is me, and that is what you'll hear every time I go swimming and I make a video. I'm gonna explore the other parts of the beach now, and then after I'm gonna go to another location where I was intended on going today, but I still have the whole day, so it's fine. It's no big deal. And I think I might have got the tide times wrong. I might have read that wrong. I think maybe high tide is around 6 p.m. tonight, I think. I don't know. I have to check it because tide is not coming in right now. So, well, unless this is as far as it comes in here, I don't know. I'll have to check it later, but it doesn't matter as long as I got to have my little swim for an hour and cool right off. Cooled my body temperature. Makes such a difference, and especially if I'm going to go for a little walk after. So I'm going to turn around the camera right now, and let's go explore some more of this beach before we head off to the other location. Got so many of these beautiful rocks, which are, well, they call the rocks that have got the rings around them, as like, say for instance this one here. You've got a ring around. You've got a ring around it. That's meant for good luck. So these are all rocks that are good luck. They're amazing. And look at the difference, the way the waves have brought all of these rocks in, and how big and heavy these rocks are. Just, you know, this gives you the idea of how powerful the ocean is and the rocks and the waves. So here we're standing at the bottom of that cliff that I was showing you earlier. It's fascinating, isn't it? very long. And it's so clean. It's, again, I mean, I gotta say, our beaches here in Cornwall, they're so clean and beautiful. You know, like this, obviously, like I said before in videos, you are going to find things. Depends on when it washes it up, but it's nothing like, I mean, this is, it's beautiful. Just spectacular. Oh, nice big waves coming in here. Listen to them. Listen to that. Just pull those rocks in. I love the way the waves are coming in here. Just making that ripply, round, curvy effect. And they get bigger as you get up higher here. Oh, it's a bit hard walking on, but look at all the rocks. How, see how they're all, aren't they pretty? It's here. All the different, and also round and smooth and curvy. Going a bit slow here because it's a bit hard walking on these rocks. Look. So we aren't too far from Crackington Haven, a little distance, but, and this is what the beach is like on Crackington Haven. I'll take you there sometime. Oh, look. Wow. Let's go over here. So look at how these waves have brought the rocks up and pulled them back in. There's some waves, that's for sure. So powerful. Okay, let's continue on, have a look. So we'll go as far as that end over there and see what's around this corner, and then come back again, okay? I have to show you this. Look. Wow. And look at that rock in there wedged. Just get a bit closer. That is so interesting. Fascinating. Oh wow. Sorry if it's a bit wobbly, but I'm having a bit of a job walking on these rocks. Water trickling down there. Oh, look at this. These ledges. Wow. And look, it's above me. So beautiful. Wow. Isn't it amazing? That's a perfect photo right there. I just got sidetracked, like I said in the last clip. That was a perfect photo opportunity, so I had to stop and take a few photos. Wow. It's incredible. It's so beautiful. Wait, let's continue on exploring this beautiful beach. This stretch of coastline is famous for its folded Carboniferous age shales and sandstones, laid down around 300 million years ago. It's a piece of a, look, part of a, I'm not sure what that is. Well, it's part of a crab or something. It doesn't look quite like a crab. I don't know. What do you reckon that? It's not really a crab, is it? I don't know. I'll leave it there anyways. As these sediments harden, minerals such as calcium carbonate collected around a small nucleus, like a shell fragment or grain of sand, and gradually formed hard, round concretions. Over millions of years, the Atlantic eroded the cliffs and wave-cut platforms, slicing through these concretions and revealing them as white or pale circular rings. Again, this part of the coast is famous for its dramatic folded rock layers, formed when powerful tectonic forces squeezed the seabed as the supercontinent Pangaea was created. The concretions are another geological feature that makes this coastline especially interesting. All you can hear is me traipsing around on these rocks. Lots of nice pieces of driftwood here as well. the driftwood. Well known for its beautiful patterned rocks, this coast is well known for circular concretions, which formed when minerals collected around a central point within sediment millions of years ago, creating distinctive ring-shaped patterns in the rocks. Right, I'm going to start walking down this bit and then take you over there. Love the different sounds of the rocks. The smaller rocks now, and you've got whoop, there goes my hat. Oh, that happens quite often. Alright. I'll stick it on there really, really good. Let's hope it doesn't fall. Anyways, as I was saying, they're just the different sounds from the big rocks, and then the lighter pitched sounds from the smaller rocks. I don't know, it's just, I love the sounds of nature. Don't know if you can even hear me properly because the wind is quite more breezier over this way. I'm trying to turn the camera so you can hear me because like I said, it's getting a little bit breezy this way. So how far we've gone now. We came in up there and I was swimming like right around there. Now look at this part here. See how much it's changed, the terrain, and how more like a little, sort of like a little cliff it's made here with the waves, and what a drop there is. And same with here, there's a bit more of a drop here. It's quite interesting how this goes. But then of course, the waves on this end are a lot more stronger. As you can see, just this section here, they're quite strong, whereas over there it's, I guess, a bit more sheltered, so it's just a bit more gentler down there. Let's see what else we can find. Right? I just found a crab carcass. Somebody's been eating these guys earlier. There's one there and one there. I know this might sound a bit awful, but it's making me hungry. I haven't had any lunch yet or anything. I had a big breakfast, so I tend to, if that happens, I tend to not eat lunch probably till around 3. Check this rock out. Oh, here we go. Check this rock out. Isn't that cool? So neat how it's, it almost reminds me of like one of those acorns, you know, an acorn, the cap. It's kind of a cool thing. I'm terrible for picking up rocks. I'm gonna leave that one because what happens is, oh gosh, when I first moved to Cornwall, and you wouldn't believe all the rocks I have at home. and I've had to put them, which they're fine. I put them in my planters, and then I used to display them, and then they'd go from being displayed to going in my planters. And then here's me again looking at rocks again and finding, like I said, I did take one, a small one, but I gotta refrain from taking the rocks. Yeah, I think I get that from my mother. My mom, she used to collect rocks all the time, and her favorite were the ones that were shaped as hearts. I have a few of those too. And then when my sisters came over, I have 3 sisters, and they came over a couple years ago to visit me for the first time here in Cornwall. And everywhere I took them, they were collecting all these rocks and things. But it was funny because the day that they had to, or night before they had to pack up to go home, they had to leave everything, and of course it stayed at my place, so more rocks. Anyway, you just can't help it though. I said to them, next time you come, you're gonna have to come with empty suitcases, like only, just a few bits of clothing, and then you can take home as much as you want. And so I think they intend on doing that, because now they know what happens. Listen to those rocks. I'm going to turn it around so you can see this. It almost sounds like thunder. Let's wait until bigger. Here we go. Here comes a big wave. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, let's go. Come on. There, this should be a noisy one. I just love it. Look at this. So let's check out this area here. Look at this. Wow. Oh, wow. How's that for you? Are we going to get splashed, I wonder? Let's see what happens. This place incredible. What do you think of it? I would love to know in your comments below, and about my second secret beach. I just love it. So now I'm gonna start heading back, and yeah, I could stay here a lot longer, but I'm gonna start heading back to my car, and then go to the destination I was supposed to go to tonight. So I hope, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this beach here in North Cornwall. Which is not too far from Coast Haven. And like I said, I'll take you there another time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this beautiful, beautiful beach. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.